up, Fabs and Besties? Today, we are going to make a pergola to go with our outdoor grill. A pergola is an outdoor structure that provides partial shade for walkways, pathways, and seating areas. There are no walls, and it is considered a type of gazebo on some websites. For this project, we are using paint stirrers. I got 10 per pack for 97 cents at Lowe's. I bought 13 packs, which came out to be $13.50 after sales tax. I don't know if we're going to use 13, I just didn't want to have to go back. Unfortunately, these paint stirrers have a ruler on one side. The back is plain, so we'll just have to pay attention to which side we are using. And they have this little notch here cut out, which we're just going to have to learn to work with. Let's start by building pillars. I have 4 sticks, and I'm just going to glue them all together. I'm using tacky glue. I put the glue on the ruler side, then place another one on top so we no longer see it. If you have a few clamps, I would use those while drying. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. It's been about 15 minutes and we're dry. I made 4. These measure about 12 inches. We need them to be 14, so we're going to have to build a base. So we're going to use some recycled cardboard. I cut it into 3 by 1.5 inch strips. I take 2, glue them together, draw a line 1 inch from the top, glue the paint sticks at the line, glue another one on the other side, making sure everything's lined up. I cut another small piece and I'm going to glue that at a diagonal on the inside. That's going to add a little extra support to that beam. Then measure the sides. For me, that's about 1 inch. Cut a strip of cardboard and we're going to glue that right onto the ends. I print off our stone printable, glue it, going around the cardboard, place it onto a scrap of foam board or cardboard, and we want a little bit of an edge going all the way around. Then turn the pole around and trace the top, cut it out. I cover it with our concrete printable, slide it over the top of the paint sticks until it meets our little support base, then repeat to make 4. Next, I take a few sticks and make a mark at 9 inches so I can use my razor saw to cut on the line. Now, this can be pretty dangerous. It's a razor saw, and I'm just taking my time and slowly cutting through it. If you have a Dremel, that might work a little faster. Cut a large piece of cardboard. I'm using recycled cardboard. I cut it to 11 inches by 18. I drew 2 lines 9 inches apart. Glue the paint sticks between the lines. I'm using hot glue, and I make sure to glue it so the ruler side is facing down. Then I'll add 2 to this side and the other to make a large deck. Glue the pillars onto the corners. I am placing them on so the wider flat side is facing forward. Now we need to connect them across the top. I cut more 9-inch strips. I glue them together and glue a popsicle stick across the seam for extra support. Glue one across the top and the back, then one in front, sandwiching the beams on the inside. Repeat for the other 2. Take some of the leftover pieces we cut earlier, cut them in half, cut one end at an angle, then glue it into the corners. Glue more paint sticks going all the way down the entire top of the structure, evenly spaced, to complete our pergola. Place the grill behind it, and we've got a nice size outdoor area for our dolls, where we can add some lights for a little ambiance, hiding the battery pack behind one of the pillars. Add a table and chairs so the dolls have somewhere to sit. Now let's add a little green, like one of our paper plants in the middle of the table. and a few trees that we bought at Target in their value section. I'm just placing them by the pillars. Oh yeah, that really makes it come alive. We do have a lot of wood here. I would like to see a little contrast. So I take a placemat I bought at the Dollar Tree, cut off a smaller rectangle. I'm sealing the ends with the edge of my hot glue gun just to make sure they don't unravel. I guess I could have also used packing tape and then just cut it, but a little bit of glue works too. Place it on the floor to complete the look, giving our dolls a deck with a pergola to enjoy all summer long. At these measurements, Mini Toya has more than enough head clearance. Ken is pretty good as well. However, our Integrity Toy guys might have to duck a little. So our mini hubby will just have to sit at the table. Overall, I am very happy with how this turned out. The cutting was a little challenging, but we didn't need to do any cutting for the slats going across the roof. And I still have 6 packs left over. So we only used 7 to make this project. Thank you for joining us today while we made a miniature doll deck with a pergola. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time. Bye!